Ethereum, close by Bitcoin and Dogecoin, is one of those digital forms of money that are notable even beyond the crypto local area. What's more, it is justifiably, Ethereum is one of the most component-rich and fascinating blockchains out there. What is Ethereum? The most ideal way to improve as a financial backer and increment your benefit is to study the resource you're working with. While digital currency costs, in contrast to those of conventional resources, like stocks, are more speculative in nature and depend much less on their characteristic worth, they actually depend somehow or another on what the coin, token can and should have the option to do. For instance, digital currencies like Polkadot might see a flood in cost if their capacity to give blockchain interoperability unexpectedly turns out to be particularly popular. As a renowned and famous digital money, Ethereum and its usefulness aren't precisely covered in secret. The vast majority have caught wind of its association with shrewd agreements, NFTs, and DeFi. In any case, that is not entirely there is to that coin, since Ether brings significantly more to the table. Brilliant agreements-savvy contracts are self-executing orders that can be composed straightforwardly into lines of code and are a fundamental piece of the Ethereum organization. They frame the arrangement terms between the purchaser and merchant and empower trustless, mysterious exchanges on the blockchain. Fundamentally, shrewd agreements address a bunch of decides the approach to executing an exchange. This innovation assumes acknowledgement from making crypto exchanges discernible, straightforward, and irreversible. Nonetheless, this doesn't imply that Ethereum deserted its arrangements to change to a proof-of-stake agreement instrument. As a matter of fact, the most important move towards the change has proactively been taken a really long time back with the arrival of the reference point chain. It fills in as an agreement layer, and it likewise acquainted evidence of stake with the environment without transforming anything about the Ethereum we as a whole use as of now. Ethereum mainnet will ultimately converge with the guide chain to change to POS completely. That is the reason the following phase of the update is known as the consolidation. This update will happen very soon, in the second quarter of 2022. It gives an extra justification for why Ethereum is probably going to blast in the future, as carrying a great deal of publicity to the coin is certain. There will likewise be bunches of more modest cleanup updates to the blockchain after the union, so the energy is probably going to endure considerably longer. Most specialists are as of now bullish on ETH for the time being. In addition, most long-haul Ethereum value forecasts are positive, as well. Somewhat recently of 2021 and toward the start of 2022, the digital currency market confronted an enormous bear market and lost a fifth of its all-out esteem, contrasted with the pinnacle accomplished in November 2021. The conflict and endorses in late February and WACAV, notwithstanding, caused a tremendous upswing in the crypto market. In spite of the fact that Ethereum's possibilities may not appear to be basically as splendid as they used to a year prior, considering the overall population's rising discontent with NFTs, the Ethereum convention is sufficiently differentiated to not allow something to like this dial it back. It has a ton of ventures creating simultaneously, and NFTs are only one piece of the riddle that is the Ethereum environment. Is bullish on this cryptographic money over the long haul. They anticipate that it should hit $7,000 toward the finish of 2022 and get truly near $20,000 toward the finish of 2026. That is a 380% return in only 5 years. Wallet financial backers specialists foresee that Ethereum's ETH cost will keep on having short development, decline sprays prior to taking off to the moon in late 2022. Ethereum cost forecast additionally incorporates brief times of development followed by sell-offs, with the cycle rehashing the same thing again and again. In any case, Gov Capital is as yet bullish on Ethereum over the long haul. Ethereum Authentic Value Examination. As per the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of Ethereum is $1,276.33. And ETH is by and by position number 2 in the whole crypto environment. The flow supply of Ethereum is 122,560,183 ETH, With a market cap of $156,426,730,966.40. In the beyond 24 hours, the crypto has diminished by $97.51 in its ongoing worth. Ethereum is confronting a tough time jumping aboard with other crypto coins. ETH has fallen by practically 3.93% over the most recent 7 days. With worries about the related dangers strengthening in the beyond couple of days, we don't figure the coin would be a productive resource temporarily, despite the fact that it could areas of strength for have. Inside the last month, the cost of ETH has diminished by 12.03%, taking out an incredible normal amount of $153.54 from its ongoing worth. This unexpected drop implies that the coin is in a plunge at the present time, so it tends to be a decent purchasing and open door for speedy venture. Ethereum Value Forecast 2022. As per the specialized examination of Ethereum costs expected in 2022, the base expense of Ethereum will be $1,475.70242. The greatest level that the ETH cost can reach is $1,656.34435. The typical exchanging cost is normal around $1,529.01708. ETH value gauge for September 2022. In view of the value changes of Ethereum toward the start of 2022, crypto specialists expect the typical ETH pace of $1,399.40005 in September 2022. Its base and greatest costs can be anticipated at $1,279.45204 and at $1,439.37605, individually. October 2022, Ethereum Value Gauge. Digital currency specialists are prepared to report their estimate for the ETH cost in October 2022. The base exchanging cost may be $1,388.73111, while the greatest could reach $1,509.34905 during this month. By and large, it is normal that the worth of Ethereum may be around $1,455.37445. ETH value estimate for November 2022. Crypto examiners have actually looked at the value changes of Ethereum in 2022 and in earlier years, so the normal ETH rate they anticipate may be around $1,484.48154 in November 2022. It can drop to $1,417.8382 as a base. The greatest worth may be $1,582.12177. December 2022.